Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be talking about the numbers from 11 to 100. I want to tell you guys something good, and that is that the numbers from 20 to 100 are super easy because they follow a pattern, which is nice. The numbers from 11 to 19 take a little bit more practice, a little bit more memorization on your part. I'm going to introduce these numbers to you. You'll want to go to your packet page that says Los Números. It does look a little bit different than the one up here, but I think you guys should probably be able to figure it out. If you notice in the 7th grade packet, I already told you, you're missing 40. You should have probably already written it in there. But if we get to 40 and you notice that you don't have it in there, just write in the number 40. Okay, the number 11. The number 11, a few of you guys knew yesterday. What is the number 11 in Spanish? Sí, Miguel. It is once. Very good. And that is how you spell once, right there, O-N-C-E. Or otherwise known as O-N-A-C-A. The number 12 is what? Doce. Very good. Very good. Doce is de. Whoops, my bad. I should go down here. De, o, se, e. There is 12. Doce. Now, if the number 12 is doce, any guesses on what number 13 might be? Even if you don't know it, see? Trece. It is trece. And this is how it's spelled. Te, ere, e, se, e. Just like that. You'll want to make sure, by the way, as you're looking at this and writing it down, you're definitely going to want to double check and triple check your spelling. Because this is like your textbook, your packet is. So if you don't have it written down correctly in your packet, when you go home tonight to do your homework, you're going to be like, oh no, I'm all messed up and I don't know what to do. So please make sure that you guys have this correct before you go off and do other things. 14. Anybody know that one? It is catorce. Catorce is the number 14. It is C-A-T-O-R-C-E. It does not look much like cuatro. They both start with C, but other than that, that's where the similarities end. Catorce is the number 14. Number 15, what is the celebration for a girl's 15th birthday?
Quinceañera.
A quinceañera. What is the number 15? Just the number quince is 15. Quince. Okay? Now, number 16. Number 16, and going up to the number 19, these ones are kind of nice because they follow a good pattern, okay? They are going to be the words in English, the equivalent of 10 and 6, 10 and 7, 10 and 8, 10 and 9. So, what would be the number 10? Diez. What's the word for and? What's the word for and in Spanish? It's going to be 10 and 6. We saw it the other day. Maybe you guys didn't. The word for and is just the letter Y.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Diez y. What's 6? Seis. Seis. Yep. Diez.
I'm confused now.
Sorry. What can I answer your question about?
I don't know.
Okay. 10 is diez. 6 is seis. So when you put them together, it's 10 and 6. Diez y seis. Just put that on the back table. Diez y seis. So what do you think 17 is going to be? Diez y siete. And just as a little side note, as we're going through this, what was this letter in Spanish? Y. But as the word and, it's not Y, it's just E. Diez y siete.
That's good.
Number 18 is diez y ocho. Very good. Diez y ocho. And then number 19, you can probably figure that one out too, is, see? Go ahead.
This is a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Like on our homework, do we like for that you put diez and siete or diez and ocho? Like on your homework, do you put
your
diez?
homework? You will be writing it out like that.
Whatever.
Yep. Diez y ocho. Yep. Number 19 is diez y nueve. Very good. Now, number 20, and then we're going to talk a little bit in just a second about the pattern that all the numbers from 21 to 29 follow. The number 20 is just the word 20. Now, I had somebody last year tell me that they remembered 20 as being like, okay, I look at my arm right here, and it looks like I have about 20 veins running through my arm. That's how they remembered 20. I pass these things along to you because sometimes people tell me how they remember stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'll share that with other people, but if it doesn't work for you, whatever. But it is also spelled the same way as vein in English, like the veins that run through your arm, V-E-I-N-T-E. Please make sure, double check your paper right now. Make sure you wrote down V-E-I instead of V-I-E, because a lot of people make that mistake, and that will not be good when you go to do your homework tonight. 20. Okay, sí, señorita.
So you would write niente and then like one would be uno?
Yep, I'm going to tell you about that right this second. The problem is with 21 through 29 is that they changed their spelling just slightly. Instead of just saying 20 and 1, don't write this down. This is what it would have been, but they don't like the letters E and I, or E and Y being right next to each other, because they don't ever like to have the sound E in Spanish. So what they did was they actually took out both of those letters and they replaced it with an I, and it's one word for 21. 21. 21. 21. Sometimes they do. Now, that's how it's going to be for every other one of the numbers. Every other one of the numbers. That was a bad sentence, sorry. Number 22 is going to start out with 20. What are you going to end it with? Dos. Number 23 is also going to start out with 20. Tres. Number 24 would be what? Just cuatro? No. 24. Very good. Number 25 would be 25. Do you think you can do 26 through 29? Probably. Okay, go ahead and give it a try. We'll see how you do. See how you did. 26. 26. Very good. Count along with me. 27. I can type fast, so go ahead. 27. 28. 29. Very good. The number 30 is 30. 30. T-R-E-I-N-T-A. Number 30 is 30. 31 is going to be very, very simple. All it is now is it kind of follows the same pattern as 16 through 19 did. It's going to be 30 and 1, 30 and 2, 30 and 3, all the way up to 100. So really all you need to learn from now are the tens. Okay? So 31 would be what? 31. 32 would be 32. Do you think you can do 33 through 39?
Yeah.
Okay. make sure that what you have looks like mine up here. Does it look about the same? You guys following the same pattern? Okay. The number 40 in Spanish is going to be cuarenta, like that. C-U-A-R-E-N-T-A. I don't really have to go through the entire thing with you guys from now on, but I think that you guys can probably figure out what 41 would be. What would be 41? 41. Very good. 42, 43, 44, 45, etc., etc., etc. We don't have to go through every one. 50 is going to be 50, which, whoops, my bad, looks a lot like cinco. So that one should be a little bit easier to remember. 50. 40 also has the same three letters at the beginning as cuatro. So hopefully these will at least look similar so you can remember them. Number 60 is 60, and it's spelled like this, S-E-S-E-N-T-A. 60. 60. Notice that it loses the I that seis had. It does not have an I in it anymore. 60 is very, very similar, though, to number 70, which is 70. And that's the only difference, just one letter in between them. So you have to be careful with those ones. Number 80 is 80. Number 90 is 90. How do you feel about that 40 through 90? Do those make a little bit of sense? I mean, they kind of look like the digit. Okay, good. And then 100 has two different words. Of course, there's always got to be something to be complicated. This is why, okay? It is either cien or ciento. If you use the word cien, this one right here, you use cien in front of nouns. So that would be, if you were talking about like maybe 100 people, that would be 100 personas. Or if you're talking about $100, $100, or maybe you might say 100 girls, that would be 100 chicas, okay? If you're talking about the numbers though, like if you use the number 104, you're going to use the word ciento. So the word 104 in Spanish is 104. 105 is 105. So whenever it's a number used as a number like that, it's ciento. That's the only difference in between them. Okay? Sound good? Okay, I'm going to stop the video now.